Hello everyone, and welcome to the Influencer Barbie channel. We have Miss Barbie Roberts, and I am Barbie's assistant. My name is Beverly, and I am an adult Barbie enthusiast. Welcome to our Barbieverse. We create content for people who love all things Barbie as much as we do. Now you can see that Barbie has been doing some crafting here in the Barbie studio. And so we wanted to do a video where we give you some ideas of some super easy crafts that you can do with items that you probably already have in your house. And you might even be about to throw them away because they seem to be trash, in quotes. So today we're going to show you some super easy things that you can do with those items and put them into your Barbie house. So, first of all, if you have bottle caps from different things, this can come off and make a really easy bowl for one of your pets. And we didn't have to do any work for it. Bottle caps are a nice, easy thing to do. In a previous video, we showed you how you can paint some metal bottle caps to make pie pans and other things for the Barbie kitchen. And I'll put a link to that video up here. And soda bottles caps are also good to use for pet bowls. And another thing that you can use, if you ever buy biscuits in a can or crescent rolls, you can pull the ends off and clean them, and then you have what can be pizza pans or even a nice decorative tray that could be used in the Barbie house. Some more items for our Barbie kitchen. And even if you have a container of hot cocoa or tea that has a metal lid, that can also be used for a pizza pan or a decorative tray. And for all of these so far, we are not having to do any work to create our crafts. If you have a bottle cap from a bottle of mouthwash, this is a great size to be a trash can for Barbie. And then I also have a plastic bag here. So I'm going to put that plastic bag inside and pull it over a little bit. And now we have a trash can to go here in Barbie's craft room. Barbie also needs a way to store all of her art supplies. A toothpaste cap is a great thing to put Barbie's pens and pencils into. Or also if you have the caps from some lip balm, chapstick. Those all work really well for things like that. And if you have the tops that go on top of spray bottles, these are great to use as a vase in Barbie's house. And we have a couple of different sizes here. And they also work well in the kitchen to be a storage container for utensils. And caps from larger tubes or bottles also work well in the Barbie kitchen to store things in. caps in general are a really good thing to use. Like this is the cap from a medicine bottle, and these are great to use for storage and serving containers of other things in the Barbie kitchen. They look great if you put them into your Barbie oven to be something that's cooking. And so we also had our pizza pans over here. If you have a jar with a canning lid, just take that canning lid off and take off this part, and you can also use that as a pizza pan or a decorative tray. And like I said, so far we have not had to do any work for any of the craft items that we've done here. And if you need storage for items in the Barbie house, these little boxes that I got at the dollar store, got 10 little containers with lids. These make great storage bins for Barbie, and you can use those in your Barbie office or craft room or the attic. Put things into, and they look really nice as well. And to go with our kitty and the food bowls, food and water bowls, if you go to a restaurant and you get toast and you're served some jelly in these little disposable containers, just save that container and wash it out really thoroughly. And now we have a litter box for our kitty. And I actually have some plastic packaging that I was thinking would be great to put together so that I can do a cover for Barbie's kitties so that they won't have their litter box exposed like that. And we'll do that in a future video. That one will take a little bit more work to do, and today's video is about quick and super easy crafts that we can do without having to put any work into it. In addition to these little jelly condiment containers, sometimes if you go and get a take-out food, you might get these little containers for dipping sauces and stuff. These are great to be storage containers as well for your Barbie house. We're running out of room here. So these are some other things that Barbie can use in her office or craft room to keep her various supplies together. And then these little clear bins were from a package of beads to keep the different beads separate. These are also great for using as storage and organizing in the Barbie house. And more bottle caps. This is the cap from a supplement bottle, and these are good to put into your Barbie refrigerator to kind of contain everything and keep it from falling over. But we can also put some more of our art supplies in there to keep Barbie's crafting table a little neater and better organized. And to go with our pets as well. These were containers from some Pringles snack packs, and it is a great size to make a pet bathtub. So when the Roberts family needs to bathe any of their pets, they can do that in here. And another craft that doesn't take a lot of work, if you have any pieces of craft foam lying around, we just recently unboxed some made-to-move Barbies for the yoga set. I'll put a link to that video here. Just take your craft foam and you can roll that up and take a couple of hair ties and wrap that around your craft foam, and now we have a yoga mat for Barbie and friends to take when they go to their exercise classes. And speaking of pets in the Barbie studio, I don't know if you can hear my kitties getting into different things. So we also wanted to do a craft that does take a tiny amount of work, but not very much. This is a piece of plastic from a toilet flapper, of all things. But if you notice, there is a perfectly formed little out thing here. I don't know what to call this. It's a little part that sticks out here. It has a nice flat base. It's round, and I think this will make a great bowl for Barbie. So it's clear, so we could use it to put fruit in, to be a fruit bowl, or if we wanted to, we could paint it and have it be a mixing bowl. But this is going to be a super easy craft. All we have to do is cut it out, and it has a nice little rim around it. I'm gonna have to go back and clean this up a little bit. Okay, tidy up our edges a little bit here. But there we go, we've got a nice little bowl that can go on the counter in our Barbie kitchen. Here we go. And like with the packaging from the toilet flapper container, other packaging can be really useful for other things in the Barbie house. I believe this was from a bag of mini Milano cookies, but it is a great size that we could also use for storage and organizing, or it could also become a pet bed. I'll put our little kitty in here. And Other pieces of plastic packaging can also be used in the Barbie kitchen. I think this was some packaging to hold something in place, but we know the Roberts family likes to do a lot of cooking, so these would be good serving trays to use if we put some food on top, or even cut out a small piece of paper that would cover up the numbers molded on this, and they can be baking trays. And I believe this was a package from a memory card for my camera. It has a little bit of a border to it, but just like we did with our bowl here, we can cut off that edge. And then we have another tray or baking pan that we could use in the Barbie house. It's just the right size. Then I think this was from a Barbie playset of some sort. But again, we've got a nice little clear rectangle here. We can cut that off for a baking pan. So these would all work to be like, instead of clear glass baking pans. We've got a nice little circle on the end here too. So we can use this as a plate or tray. So we were able to put together quite a few things that we can use in the Barbie house, especially in the Barbie kitchen and crafting room, that were things that we already had and would probably throw away or recycle. I hope everyone here is recycling as much as they can, but you can use them in your Barbie house for different crafts. And because this is all things that might be trash and you would probably be throwing away, you can have a second life here in the Barbie house. And we are hoping to do some more crafting videos here in 2026. And let us know in the comments below if you enjoyed this video and seen some of the different things that you can do for crafting with items that you probably already have and might be throwing away. But also let us know what sort of crafting ideas you would like to see us do in our coming videos. Like I said, we're hoping to do some more crafting videos in 2026. Thank you very much for watching, and please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to be part of our Barbieverse. And be sure to ring the notification bell. It really does help our channel to grow, and once we hit some subscriber milestones, we plan to have some fun giveaways. And if you would like a chance of getting a shout out in a future video, just comment below with hashtag #InfluencerBarbie. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you in our next episode here in our Barbieverse. Bye-bye!